Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or even good night, depending where you are listening to us. Dear partners, colleagues, my friends, this day is going to be very busy with a lot of information. I'm hopeful that you will be very attentive and will take notes. We have a myriad of speakers today prepared for you. They will share a lot of important information. They will tell you about the development progress of the company over the last month. There will be a lot of precious information to learn. And my advice to all of you is write down and take your notes in black and white, because this way you will feel much better at which important stage we are, as we are on the eve of entering the public market. No one will stop us and prevent us, and I'm sure that we all will be excited. And in case there are those who don't know me yet, I know that most of you do, but still, in case there are some newcomers, I'd like to introduce my name. My name is Manuel Sanchez. I'm from Murcia, Spain. I am a leader manager under our new consumer community program, a representative of the local leadership council in Spain, participant of the MLCI 260 marathon, and as all of you present here, I am a co-owner of the global investment portfolio and a private investor. And like many our partners, I am very committed and devoted to our project. And what I want more is to meet and get to know many other people, same-minded people. And I believe that this is the most efficient formula for us to promote any product or service. We get to know each other, we widen our community, and this way we promote and foster our company and business. This is a hybrid which is called crowd investing business model and multi-level business model. We are pioneers in this segment, and I feel really excited that we all together build new evolution of the world. And today we will start with an incredible keynote speaker. I told you already that there are a lot of them to follow. Today is Saturday, the 5th of September, an important day, by the way, and we are very close to entering our free market. But first of all, before I give you this first keynote speaker, let's have a look at our agenda. First of all, you will learn the updates over August. You will learn project updates about the genius of finance. Actually, we are all keen on learning these news. Every time we are thirsty to learn them, the news about these amazing products and projects such as Genius of Finance, data mining, UGain, you will learn the updates about all these projects. And hopefully we all understand how these tools will help us and give us even more opportunities and enroll more people to our overall project. I already mentioned UGain project, so we will discuss it again, and the person responsible for this project will speak up. And like Genius of Finance, data mining, and UGain, this is a really important tool which brings us closer to our goal of a quarter of the global population coverage. There will be the financial report presented by the responsible official from our company who will share all the dates and figures, the project updates about the CRU blockchain project, and in the end, we will do our best to answer your questions. There will be a brief Q&A session as usual, and the responsible person will do it. So please be very attentive, take notes. The webinar is being recorded, but I believe you'd better get all this data and information in real life and actually feel the same emotions as long as we do. We will speak about, as here I can read and you can read, the events that happened last month. Let's change this slide. The next one, this one, the next one. One more slide. Thank you. Thanks. So this is a starship of our speakers, and the first star on online stage is our incredible partner, our incredible colleague. And as you see from his picture, he's very positive, always smiling, and the one who shows that he contributed a lot to our community by his knowledge, his hard work. He is a representative of the Presidential Council President under the New Consumer Community Program, director of the company in Australia. He is the member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace, sales and marketing specialist, private investor, entrepreneur, international speaker, a leader, a phenomenal personality. I was honored to meet him in person, and he is the one who, please believe me, worth listening to. It's worth listening to him. He is a diamond of our company. Andrew, the floor is yours.
Wow, what, thank you, Manuel. What an amazing introduction. I really fully appreciate that. I really do. Guys, if you can hear me, please give me a plus in the chat. If you can see me, give me 2 pluses, or 3 or 4. I don't know, it's up to you. If you're really positive tonight and there's heaps going on, then just give us heaps of pluses or even 10s. 10s is good too. They're coming through thick and fast, and the 10s is there. We could almost call a race on this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, I'm just going to quickly switch screens here. So I've got control here. Share. Now, let me know also if you can see the screen that I've just shared to make sure that I've still got it there. Just a plus in the chat would be good for that too. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, again, Manuel, thank you so much for that amazing introduction. You give me too much kudos, but I do honestly appreciate it. We have an amazing company here. It's incredibly easy to be excited about what we've got. So look, guys, I've only got a short time frame, so let's kick into what we're going to have a look at. Of course, it is my pleasure this evening to, am I on the right? Yeah. My pleasure this evening to take us through what has happened in August and what a month it was. Can you believe we're already in September? Before you know it, the year will be over. And I know there'll be a lot of people that'll go, thank goodness for that. But you know what? We've got a lot to celebrate. So guys, we did have a great promotion going on, and I congratulate everyone who was able to take advantage of that and bring people into our amazing organization and get themselves some CRU for the process of doing so. It couldn't have been simpler, but we have paid farewell to that now, and we are moving into our next phases, which are equally exciting. In fact, probably more so. All right, guys. So if you haven't seen yet, in the back office, maybe I'm just going to move some stuff around here so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe you haven't seen it. Maybe you have. It's all good. But if you've ever dreamed about being one of the speakers on our platforms, being a speaker anywhere in the world, or even just being able to convey your message a little bit better with a little bit more finesse, then you want to definitely have a look at our Orator program that is coming up very, very soon. I know it's about to hit the shelves, so to speak, figuratively. But guys, it is an amazing program. I can tell you that for a fact because I have read it from start to finish. So guys, it's really, really amazing, and it's coming really, really soon. Now, if you saw the speakers at Eventi last year, you know, or you may not know, that Igor was the trainer that took all the speakers through that to make sure that their performance was polished. If you haven't yet seen Igor present to our organization, you may have missed some of the marathon sessions, you may have missed some of the other ones, but he definitely knows what he's talking about, and it is one of the best things you could do for yourself in your business. By creating influence, you can create a bigger business. And one of the best ways to create influence is through the art of public speaking. Right, so we'll get on to the next one here. We'd also like to, of course, during the month of July, we had some amazing people get through to different ranks. So obviously, following the well-established tradition that we've got, we are proud to, excuse me, I'm tongue-tied this evening, proud to present the new leader managers, the new top managers, all of the people whose hard work has paid off over the last little while. Remember that express promotion bonus is still on, so hopefully you're still working towards that so that you can put more bonuses in your pocket as well. Although I think for the news that's coming up over the next little while, even if you didn't get that bonus, you're still going to be pretty happy. I can almost guarantee you on that. So congratulations to all those people who have made a rank advancement, who are pushing towards that grander goal of hitting president. Congratulations. All right, guys, if you didn't know, there has been a new office opened on the Gold Coast of Australia. It is the Asia Pacific headquarters. Now, it is called the API Collective, and it is a co-working space. So if you guys are in the area and you want to come and work from there, you are able to do so. And it is actually part of what we're doing within the greater organization to bring more money into your pockets, which I think is really, really cool. We had a great ceremony on the Gold Coast. It was very intimate due to the COVID restrictions and things like that, but it's amazing, a great space. We've run multiple events out of there already, so it's starting to pay its own way, which is absolutely amazing. If you are in the area, please do make sure you get down to it. It is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. most days. And of course, on Wednesdays, it is open just that little bit later for presentations currently. So the loyalty bonus has been paid. Give me a 10 if you thought getting a loyalty bonus was a really good thing this month. Just in the chat. I need to make sure that you're still awake and still here with me. These messages are coming through thick and fast. 10s. Awesome, guys. And if you can look at the coefficient that was in there, it was slightly higher than was the month before, isn't it? In fact, it's almost double. Now, that's because of the record month that we had. And of course, we've backed it up against this again this month. So we could be looking at something similar. Obviously, watch this space for when that coefficient does come out for this. Now, guys, remember, if you want more of the bonuses, of the loyalty bonuses, then make sure that you are a VIP member, because VIP members do get another little kickback as well. All right, as I've already said, have you always dreamed of being in demand, if you like, and being able to speak in public without any fear? Then this is definitely the course. And I know I've already said it once, but it's in here again. And the reason it's in here again is because it's that important. If you want to take your business forward to the next level, then this is something you need to do for yourself. You need to do for your team. This will be one of the best EIPs you could have this year once it hits the market, ladies and gentlemen. And as again, I can attest to that. I've seen the training and it is awesome. All right, so this promotion has been available for everybody, guys. The accrual bonus, as I've just mentioned, getting that loyalty bonus again, or an extra one for being VIP. So make sure if you're not VIP yet to jump all over it. It is still available, and there's more news, and I'm pretty sure we're coming to it very soon about the grace period too. If we don't come to the slide, I will definitely come back and let you know all about it. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you may not know, or you may know, that there's a new boxed version of the Genius of Finance, and this has gone to print. So they were waiting on translation. The translation's all been done. It has gone to print, and we should be seeing those on our shelves incredibly soon. Now, this one of the bonuses of this, guys, it is a boxed version. It is going to be at a lower rate for people because we realize that the alligator case, although stunning and amazing and beautifully presented, may have created a barrier of entry to people. And we really want to get this into as many people's hands as we possibly can. So watch this space. I know there's been plenty about it, and I know you're going to hear more about it after me as well. So I'm not going to go too much further, but guys, just know this is going to be available for many, many people, and it is an amazing, amazing training. For those of you who have played the game, let me know in the chat. What is it like, guys? Is this one of the best things you could have done for yourself in your investment knowledge, or what? Brilliant game there from Ainsley. I love that. Yes, top. Yes, fantastic. Hell yes, everyone. Hello. Yeah, cool, guys. See, now they're starting to come through thick and fast. I'm talking to each and every one of you who have played this game. Give us your thoughts in the chat. All right, guys. Now it's time to recognize some of our marathon participants, and you can see the names up there in front of them. I'm not going to embarrass myself or do them any disservice by mispronouncing their name, but I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. We are so close to the end of marathon now, and it has been an amazing journey, and I want to take my hat off to you for sticking it out, for continuing to show up month after month after month. Because as I've always said about business, and particularly this business, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And those of you who have showed up each and every week to do these sessions and showed up each and every month to complete your homework, I take my hat off to you, because that is what it takes to succeed in anything that you do in life. Continuing to show up. It's half the problem, or half the battle. And the fact that you're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there is a little bit of the disappointing news, but in the same breath, I'm going to say it's progress for us. So you may or may not have noticed that the withdraw function has been withdrawn from the TNG tab. Now, the reason being is we really don't do any business in the TNG tab anymore. Not since about February, March, okay? And there'll be a few people that'll be finishing off their packages there, and they'll probably come to that end now, and that's why that function's gone. Now, if you do still get money into your TNG tab, fear not, because you can move it from TNG to either API or even CRU into one of those tabs, and you'll be able to withdraw it from there. Okay, so you'll still be able to get your money out, not a problem at all. It's just no longer a functionality inside of your TNG tab. Hey guys that are joining us, I'll see you there, Kandahar. It's good to see you. All right, so data mining, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me, give me a 1 if you're already involved in data mining, and give me a 5 if you're still on the fence. Lots of 1s coming through. Oh, a 5. I saw a couple of 5s. Couple of 5s. Okay, guys, here's the thing. If you are a 5, then really honestly consider getting yourself into the data mining program. You won't regret it. There's a couple of reasons why. Okay. The first is because it's going to help our company to get to the grander figure that we need to push the value of our assets higher, which is going to be good for each and every one of us. And the other side of that is that if you are an active participant in that data mining, when we start giving our offers to that mega brain, as Alexander likes to call it, and I think that's a perfect description, when we start offering that, then you're going to benefit regardless, I'll be honest. But if you're data mining, you're going to benefit just that little bit more. So you've got to ask yourself, do I want that extra money in my pocket, or do I want that extra money in someone else's pocket? If you want it in your pocket, then you need to get off the fence and get into data mining. It's definitely one of the best things. I can tell you my network in LinkedIn has grown exponentially in the 50 odd days that I have been involved with it. It's gone from 400 to nigh on 2,000 now. So ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely a game changer in that sense. So I'd be all over it, ladies and gentlemen. I am. Golden Friday. So tell me, who enjoyed the Golden Friday? Give me a 10 if you enjoyed Golden Friday. Give me a 5 if you wondered what happened and missed it. Lots of 10s coming through. No, ooh, somebody missed it. That's unfortunate. I hope you caught the last one in last month. I hope you caught the one in August. I mean, the one in Oh, we just had one in August. What am I talking about? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, Golden Friday was an absolute success for our company. And I'm pretty sure the figures will be released a little bit later, so I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag. But just know it's pushing our revenue each and every month, and it's going that level to where we need it to be. And that is why our loyalty bonus is increasing. So if you like that loyalty bonus, that's what it takes, guys. We've got to continue to bring more money, more revenue into the company. It allows us to get more assets inside of our portfolio. It allows for better commissions for you through your marketing plan. And of course, it allows for better loyalty bonuses for every CRU holder inside of the organization. And remember, guys, very soon, outsiders may be able to get it too. All right. Now, we invite, are you a translator? Are you able to speak in Hindi and English, or Hindi and Russian, or Vietnamese, or Mongolian? We are looking for new translators, ladies and gentlemen. If that's you, or if you know someone that it could be, please get in touch with our HR team. Of course, that's Nelly. Nelly, I can never ever pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. But guys, get in touch with, I'm pretty sure you'll find in your back office, you will find the news article for this, and it will have a link of who you need to get in touch with to become a translator. Okay. So there's definitely vacancies there, guys. If you know people, then absolutely jump all over it. Right, guys, there's no limitations. There's no limitations. What am I getting at? Well, up until now, up until the month of August, only solo entrepreneurs, business owners in their own names could acquire any of CRU or anything like that. So now legal entities are able to do so too. So if you want to register a business and start accumulating EIPs there with bonus CRU, you are able to do that now inside of a legal entity, which is great news for a lot of people. I know there's been people that have been waiting for that. So jump all over it if that's you. There's more information again about that in your back office. Everything that I'm presenting with you here this evening is available for you to view inside the news feed in your back office. If you're not sure where that is, simply log into your back office, and it's a little box on the left-hand side up in the 9 squares that you look at, okay? So as soon as you log in, if you're logging in for the first time, it should take you straight to the news tab. Whew. Is it just me, or is it hot in here, or is it just me? All right, guys. I did say that we did have a slide coming up about this. Now, if you are still sitting on the fence about the VIP period, or the VIP club rather, the grace period has been extended, and it's been extended until October. And I think everybody knows what's happening in October, don't they? Who can tell me what's happening in October? Eventi 2020. Party, yes, definitely there'll be a party. Harren's having his birthday, that's great. Oh, there's some other. Yep. Eventi was what I was looking for, but absolutely all those other things are happening as well. The 6th birthday bash will be at Eventi. But guys, the grace period has been extended until that time. Okay, so if you want to jump all over that, then now's the time to get involved with all of that, because you know what? You might not get another chance after we go live. Now, I think that is the last slide that I have. So I'm just going to do something real quick, guys. Bear with me for a second. If I can find this, stop this right here. So I just wanted to go full screen for this, just so everybody can see what is going on. Now, I hope you can see and still hear me. Now, on the 1st of, and it's been put up anyway, but it's all right. On the 1st of October, we have Eventi, okay? The 1st and 2nd. It will be over 3 sessions for Eventi. 3 sessions, guys. The first one's going to be 8 hours. The second one's going to be 4 hours. And the third one is going to be 4 hours. Now, there'll be plenty of people involved with this. It's going to be a great event to celebrate our 6th birthday, to make sure that we kick everything off in the way that only we know how to. Because let me ask you a question. Does our company know how to party? Yes or no? Yes. Thursday. Yes. Yes. 100%. Yeah. Awesome. Just looking at all the things coming through, and somebody said about a different slide. I think we'd already seen that one, but that's all right. So guys, Eventi is going to be amazing. Make sure you've got your eyes on the news section this week, because there will be a report out about it telling you the exact timeframes so that you can lock it into your diary. Now, the beauty of it is that there's no logistical issues for you to go anywhere, because it's all going to be beamed straight into your living room. It's going to be the best event you've never been to. I can guarantee you that, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be epic. We're going to raise it another level. But I'm going to tell you more about that during the week, and there's also going to be that report out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to share with you this evening. I would like now, please, to hand back to Manuel. It's been amazing to be here with you. Keep going out and making the best of your life. And guys, you can make the best of your life with this opportunity that you have right in front of you. Now, it's easy for people inside an organization, inside a company, to say it's the best thing they've ever been involved with, and they usually do. But I've seen I've seen a few things over the years, and nothing comes close to what we can offer. Sure, there's a lot of shiny objects out there, and you could make a lot of money short term, but this is the real deal. You're going to make a lot of money long term, and those people that are loyal to the company are going to be rewarded most. So just decide where you want to play, because you know what? All the action's about to happen here in the last quarter of 2020, and I look forward to celebrating it with each and every one of you. Anyway, Manuel, thank you very much. It's been great to be here with you all. Paka paka. See you later. Arrivederci. Ka kite anō.
Thanks a lot, Andrew. It was incredible. And the news you shared with us, and the way you presented them, and the level of trust our company has in all of us. As regards data mining, I'd like to join and support Andrew and encourage you to participate as well. Look, this is an amazing time. Our CryptoUnit, our crowned diamond, quite soon it will actually brighten the entire world, and everyone will know about it. And I believe that the feelings that are produced based on this news are the most amazing, exciting. And I believe you agree with me. And we are on the eve of a great opportunity ever. There are those already holding it tight with their hands. There are those who are still considering hesitant. But I believe by promoting our business, we suggest that there is big future ahead. And I believe that even the dates we initially planned of some events, they will come quite earlier, as there are a lot of projects, data mining, U-Gain, digital doubles, they bring us closer to this. Now we are a part of the company that is innovative, which is a breakthrough, and it makes incredible impressions on everyone. But we are a bit used to this amazing news. But can you imagine which impact it will have on the people who will feel this effect for the first time? Yes, we are looking forward to STO. We are looking forward to our anniversary. And I believe that all of you would like to meet each other in person, like last year in New Delhi, India, but because of COVID, we cannot but do it online, although I see some advantages, and we will all enjoy similarly like at our previous event. I'm really excited because it's really exciting. Every time I share some new information, when I'm honored to share something new, I feel presence of a lot of people from different geographies of the world, and I feel this harmony and union together with all of you, And most importantly, I feel that we do something that would be a good help and assistance for the mankind. If you listen to me, but you are not an active partner yet, then I'd like to encourage you to become the one, as we need more people and everyone has the right to change their life for the better, to feel responsibility for your life and feel responsible for what is going out around us. We all have the right to be financially free, and this is what we offer. Well, according to our agenda, we have another star on our starship who will share an amazing information with you. She's a really important part of our company. So we were informed eventually that Genius of Finance is to be presented in a new format. I am one of those who are dreaming to open this box, because what I was told, it should be really exciting, informative, and useful. And look, we can learn by playing. It's incredible. It's super interesting idea. And this tool, I believe, will make all of us pleased, as it's really convenient, as people don't need to do something serious, think over some very complicated stuff, but they will sit, start playing, and by playing realize the mistakes they make in their lives. Next slide, please. And now I give you an amazing signora or signorita, I don't know how to say it properly. I do apologize, Tatiana, because I'm definitely bad at pronouncing your last name, because Russian last names, I don't see the ends of these words, and therefore I always make mistake. But I'm giving you Tatiana Zhuravleva. She is a genius lady. She is in charge of our project Genius of Finance and many others. I hand over to her, as she is a professional. This is her project, and quite soon we will see it. So, my dear friend Tatiana, the floor is yours. Thank you, Manuel. My greetings to all of you, dear friends, to our summary seminar, webinar. And today I'd like to update you about the progress of the Genius of Finance. And in addition, I will tell you a little bit about our marathon MLCI 260. Let's start with this new version of the Genius of Finance. Change the slide, please. So unfortunately, this slide hasn't been changed, and you see the results of the previous month. Therefore, I will add some new updates that could be different from the figures in the slide. Well, result in August. First of all, we finalized, as Andrew said, a very large scale stage of our project, that is translation of the game into 10 languages. We involved a lot of our partners, and translators worked really hard. Several times we validated the translation, detected some mistakes, some bugs, we adjusted and fixed them, again validated the translation. So it was really large scale, and now we can assure that the translations are decent in all 10 languages. In August, we actually provided 4 language versions to the print house, and in September, by the end of September, we will get 5,000 games in 4 languages. A bit later, I will detail which languages and how many boxes will be printed out. What important here to say? It should be noted that next week, from the 7th to the 10th of September, the first 1,000 boxes should be in our storage, meaning that we will start getting boxes from the print house. We saw newly printed boxes, and we even smelled the paint. We had a tour to the print house. Unfortunately, now there is no picture, although I sent it, and I was hopeful that I could show to you how the printing is done in the print house and the batches, large batches of our games already printed out. But I believe that at our next summary webinar, I will actually show these pictures from the print house. In addition to that, in August, we actually recorded 2 videos, promotional videos on Genius of Finance, and I want you during our webinar to watch them, but unfortunately our interpreters failed to interpret them into all the languages, working languages, and therefore I believe it won't be proper if Russian speakers will watch their video, whereas the others won't. Therefore, please be patient. Quite soon, next week or in a few other weeks, you will watch these videos, these 2 videos. One of them will display the full box. In the video, we will open the box, will show what you can see inside, how to use it. So in a nutshell, it will be really interesting and informative. What else did we do in August? In August, we submitted the documents to patent. Both in the Russian Federation, the patents for all the languages will be received. Right now, we have the right, as we submitted the relevant documents, we could start exporting our games to different countries, but our patents will be obtained accordingly, and they will be received a few months after, as this procedure is really time consuming. It takes time. Now let's have a look at our plans for September. This slide is the correct one, our plans for September. We are going to launch sales. I told you that the first 5,000 boxes will be received from print house in September, and in October we will print out another 5,000. So the capacity of the print house is limited, as each board and each box is glued manually, as we requested high quality of the game production, and therefore it won't be done automatically. It will be done manually, the board of each game. And I promised as well to tell you how much numbers, so there will be in each language. In this slide you can find it, but I will repeat it. Russian and English speaking versions, there will be in this test batch 2,000 copies each, 2,000 English speaking and Russian speaking 2,000 as well. In Italian, Spanish, Hindi, Manipuri, we will print out 1,000 boxes in each language, whereas Vietnamese, Arabic, German and French, for the time being, we will print out 500 pieces each, depending on the demand and on how fast you buy out the first batches. We will refill this stock, and will print out additional items in different languages. I've mentioned about patents so far, and there is another thing to note. At our last summary meeting, I told you that in Russia, because of the pandemic, there are some limitations on sending parcels to different countries. And a number of countries we are ready to export our games. We can't do it by post under the regulations of our country. Therefore, there is another option to send our batches of games to the affiliates of our Academy of Private Investor to other countries. Should we send these parcels in large batches between legal entities, it will take time. They will be shipped by sea, and it will take about 3 months to ship them by sea. So there will be countries who will get their games earlier, and there are those who will have to wait. And it depends, or it is caused by this limitation with regard to the shipments because of the pandemic. Please be patient. Let's have a look at our results for online version. Next slide, please. Online version of the game starting from August is being designed, and it will take 2 months, August and September to be exact, to design the game as such. What will it include? First of all, we will design registration and authorization, synchronization with your back offices of the Academy of Private Investor, and accordingly, all those already in our company will get functional back offices, game back offices, but those who register for the game, automatically they will be synchronized and they will get back offices in the Academy of Private Investor. We will have a chance to apply single user mode when you work against a computer. And in addition to that, there will be a multi-user game version when 9, 8, 10 people can play in one room at the same time. And in addition to that, there could be some tournaments held. We will develop the logic of the playrooms themselves, what is going on in the playroom, their schedule, which languages, whether there will be a host or it will be an independent play by the players. So we will actually stream the game on Twitch for which person. It means that any person could observe online game in live stream. You can watch the way other players play and take a decision whether you would like to participate in this or not. There will be back offices created and accounts of players, back offices of the hosts and administrators. Any person, any player could become a host with extensive experience after playing several games and becoming a winner, who knows the rules of the play and is ready to guide and advise the beginner players. In this game, like before it was promised, you could participate free of charge. All those who have internet and the computer, you can go to the website. After registering in the system, you can start playing. But at the same time, there will be some paid or subscription sessions or playing subscription to our website channel, and the paid version will be accessible for the participation in tournaments of different levels. You can earn bonuses, game tokens, which in the future you will be able to exchange and use them to buy EIPs from the Academy of Private Investor. I think that the test demonstration of this game could be presented at our next anniversary summary webinar. We are doing our best to be able to demonstrate at least the start, and we are looking forward to October when we start testing this game version. This is my update about the Genius of Finance games. So this online version and box version. And now a few updates about the marathon. As Andrew said, we started this February and it is the 8th month. So we have enrolled over 2,500 participants, quite a lot of people. And I'd like to note that most of the people reached the finals. And we are really excited because, as we know, while running the marathon, not everyone actually reaches the finish line. And I take pride in the number of participants reaching this finish line. And in addition, out of these numbers, we have very active participants who actually were successful in application of their theoretical knowledge and applying this knowledge in practice. They managed to enroll to our Academy of Private Investor and our philosophy of new economic evolution of the world over 10,000 new API partners. And these newly registered people during the run of the marathon, our new partners, already attracted over 600,000 revenues to our company. It's important to note as well that almost 200 participants advanced their ranks. At the same time, we have the participants who joined the company only at the time of the marathon running. They joined as our partners, whereas now they are managers, not one manager, but there are some of them, and they will get some presents, some gifts as a recognition of their performance. To date, we've had 73 sessions and over 250 group mentor calls. Mentors, as you know, are members of the Presidential Council, and at these mentor phone calls, they share their tips, their lessons with our participants, and they have some practical sessions. So ahead, there are another 20 days of the marathon left, and we are closing to the end and getting ready for the final session to take place. And all those who reached the session, the finish line of the marathon, they will be awarded with the certificates. There will be different types of certificates. We will acknowledge and recognize those who actually bought and did everything without the support of the administrators and mentors. They worked individually, not in group, but individually. And those who reached this finish line, they are awesome. And those who actually paid for both the EIPs and the marathon, the certificates will be different. I'd like to note that 100 participants are excellent participants of our participants, meaning that 73 sessions of their homeworks have been done. When we started the marathon, we announced that in case 55% of your homeworks is completed, there will be a reward, a free ticket to Avanti. So we kept this promise, and we have lists of those who completed over 55% of their homeworks. They will get their free ticket to the next Avanti, which will take place offline. So this promise is still valid, and you will get your free tickets to that Avanti, and you will get it from your back office. But those who actually completed their homeworks with flying colors, we will recognize and acknowledge them with special certificates. I am very hopeful that the decision will be made that the last session will be open in case it has no training, only like a grand solemn ceremony to acknowledge and recognize all our participants. Then we will be able to invite everyone to participate and share this excitement about the completion of the marathon. In the news, please follow the news. You will learn whether the last session will be open or not. Thanks a lot for your attention. I was very excited to speak in front of you and hand over to Manuel, and looking forward to meeting you next month. Have a nice day, guys.
Well, thank you very much, Tatiana. Very, very, very valuable information as far as the genius of finance is concerned. I think this is something we've all been waiting for a long time, for it to see the light of the world and for us to try our hand at it. So thank you very much for your information about the marathon as well. As you said, and several people reiterated it, that marathon, the word, the meaning of the word marathon, implies something that requires endurance, persistence, consistency, and most important, it's the knowledge that we receive during that race, you know, and it's the knowledge that we can put into practice and get tangible results out of it. And I would like to congratulate those who continue doing their homework, who haven't gave up and given up, right? And we are in a company that provides us with invaluable knowledge. And I think that eventually we'll all get to our financial freedom, and it's just a matter of time. Therefore, I would like to congratulate all of you guys who are still on the front line, who are still running this marathon. And do not forget to apply your knowledge into practice, because it is very, very important to put your knowledge into practice, because it is the only way of getting to your goal. And well done, guys. Now I would like to have and touch the Genius of Finance game for it to see the world eventually, and it would help us hone our skills. But this is not it yet. We have still a lot of information and news ahead of us, and it's just the beginning. Now, I would like to give the floor to our next speaker. Could we please switch on the next slide? And we'll talk about the data mining. So I wonder who could present this topic if not Boris? And this is a great honor for me to introduce him. This is a young, handsome man, as you can see from the slide yourselves. But in addition to being young and handsome, he is also the project manager for such important projects as data mining, digital doubles. He's also the Master Profi graduate. And I'm very glad to have him among my friends, because he has always things to share with us. And it is a great honor for us to invite you here today before our distinguished audience and share the information that we've been waiting for so long. Boris, you have the floor.
Thank you, Manuel. Very, very exciting news has come during the August, and it's a lot of updates on all our projects. And of course, there is some updates regarding the data mining as well. And some of the statistics and the numbers we are about to reveal to you right now. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all our partners all around the world. Let's come to the numbers and to the updates. Next slide, please. So during the August, we have delivered to you 6 presentations and webinars worldwide being done in the different dates. So included 2 trainings, for the speakers methodology and the miner support. Actually, we have been following as well in different countries that our partners started to include this amazing project of data mining into their presentations, and we are very grateful for that, and thank you very much. Of course, it helps us to promote the product and to expand our network as well. So during our August presentations, our participants amount being 2,532 partners. That is a little bit less than the previous when we started to sell the data mining product. But what is more important, that we have reached and we have jumped over the sold licenses of 5,000 pieces. And this is very, very important information, as we have jumped as well in data mining activation ratio more than 50%. It means that from the 5,000 sold data mining licenses at the moment, we have 3,000 active data miners. And you know, thanks to Andrew, what he said as well, when I started activated my data mining, so I had in my LinkedIn account 120 people only, and within this 2 months that we are running it, second month, so my network has expanded up to 700 people already. So actually this is more than 400% of the growth. If we take it a little bit in the global picture, that by the latest numbers, our mega brain has mined more than 1,245,000 contacts in our local database. So it means that actually we have jumped over 1 million, and average speed of mined contacts varies from 20 to 30,000 people per day. So actually, if you're getting, and you are an active data miner user, and you're getting only like 8 to 10 or 15 contacts, don't be upset, because you need to have a global picture of what is happening and what is going on. So actually, these small numbers, if we put them together, make it plus, plus, plus. So here is where this compounding comes, and we need to use it. As we see the global picture, and as I told, 25 to 30,000 people and mined contacts added to our potential network as well. Regarding the news, and as last summer webinar, and we have promised as well that everything will be paid out. So far, we know that the referral commissions, sales done by the 15th of August are done as well, and the paid out. Yes. So regarding the support inquiries in the activation or technical issues with the project of the data mining, what is happening? So we have fell down to the 24 hours answering time. So when we start to do the sales, it's been approximately 72 to 2 hours. So we have minimized the waiting time for 3 times, and this as well, and one of the good things to share with you. A few local Q&A sessions is on the way, and I would say big thanks to the leaders who've been reaching out to us as well, and thanks to one of our vice presidents, Marshall Nyonzima. We are entering next Tuesday the French market, and it will be a French presentation of the data mining project as well. So next, our presentation with the Manipur language will be held on Wednesday. So as well for the all other countries, we of course invite you to call us up on, and we will definitely answer your questions, activation, and share with you the promotion that is going to happen and that is happening at the moment right now. And if you have seen and following us on the Facebook and the VK and other social networks, probably you have seen already what is happening in the background of a laboratory of artificial intelligence. And they've been released lately 2 digital avatar teasers of our top leaders. One of them is Andrew Hawks himself. That is a very, very popular video. And another one in Russian of Andrei Havratov. Yes. So actually, I was so amazed and surprised when these digital avatars came out. So this is one of the products in line that Digital Doubles Incorporated company is ready to deliver to you. So actually, this is a teaser, yeah, how could in the future our business could be automated and make an automatical sales for you, for your structure and for your network. When we are jumping to the next slide, please. So I'm going to reveal a few plans and what we're about to have in in September. So they've been in use for between there've been a news delivered to you as well that a desktop version of data mining is coming in September on the second half. It means that an application or a small program could be downloaded and activated on your PC as well. So another great news for the September is that a lot of questions been, when is the next social network will be added? Yes, so I have only LinkedIn and so far. So second half of the September, we are adding a Russian speaking social network called VK or Vkontakte. And this is an auditorium of potential 150 million users as well. So remember, yeah, we have mined 1.25 million in our for a global brain. But here is the one more important thing. Actually, with Alexander Neymark, we have calculated as well. So if everyone in our VIP club member would purchase the data mining license and activated it, so actually by this time, within 1.5 months, we would reach already more than 10 million mines contact. What it means for us? It means for us that this is our goal number to reach as fast as possible, or by the end of the year, so we can monetize our network and to start to make test sales into that. And for this, we have prepared for you, of course, and data mining promotion that is coming now in the already active in your back offices. It's running from the 1st to 30th of September for the 1 month promotion with a huge 100 prizes, yes, within a prize pool, 42,500 CRU crypto units. And of course, there is a top 5 people, partners will be rewarded soon, and it's gonna be held online. So let me just reveal for you as well what is included into this top five participants, the top 5 partners who will make the sales. Just a reminder, so to participate in the promotion, you need to make only 2 personal sales in the first line, and you will get accruing the points. And and of course, it will help us as well to grow our network. And for this, we have frozen the prices. We did not raise it up from the 1st of September. We have frozen it. So actually it is for basic 100, for the family 150, and for the business is still 250 within 200 crypto units as a gift. So moving to the prize pool, on the 5th place, there is a speaker's microphone and a round lamp. As in for our professional speakers, people who are ready and partners who are ready to participate and to be active and to use tools to promote our business. On the 4th place, we have a web camera HD as well for the speakers and for the streamers, probably for the genius of finance streamers, yeah, using it on Twitch. And of course, 1,000 crypto units of our global portfolio. You can check how much is the CRU now, yeah, and how much you need to, what package to buy in Academy to get the 1,000 CRU and a gift. On the 3rd place, of course, and flagship smartphone on your choose. It could be an Apple or a Samsung, and plus 1,000 CRU as well. Yeah, moving to the 2nd place. 2nd place, a notebook or a laptop. Yeah, so it could be an Intel or a Mac, yeah, depending on your country, on your region, and of course, plus 1,000 CRU. And the 1st place, ladies and gentlemen, an audience and a personal session with Andrei Havratov, plus an amazing tool instrument as a notebook or laptop, and the 1,000 CRU for you to start with business in data mining. So we are glad that we have delivered this amazing promotion for all our society, and join us, participate. Yes, you can type in the private messages and order as well our sessions and Q&A sessions and any other request. Thank you very much for that was a short, brief overview. What is happening? What is going to happen during this month? And Manuel, that's it for me.
Thank you very, very much, Boris. It was quite valuable information. And I would like now to invite everyone who hasn't yet bought this package to do so. It's not going just to teach us something new and open new horizons for us, but it will enable us to automate and scale up our work. Incredibly so. And all the prizes that Boris told us about, the personal audience, the personal session with Andrei Khavratov, this is something worth its weight in gold, correct? And what we're gonna do by this, we're going to increase the number of prospective clients in our company. We are extending our influence, and we are spreading our ideology of new economic evolution of the world, and eventually we're going to become quite a weighty community in the world. And don't forget that this is quite a good price too. As you know, the prices have been frozen for the duration of the promotion. And remember that this is just a one-off payment. You don't have to pay a subscription at a regular intervals. You just pay it for it once, and then you will feel the return on your investment later on. And it all aims at us achieving our great goal. You might think that I'm talking in utopical or utopian terms, but you know, by simply looking at the figures that those instruments produce, I think it will be quite an easy task for us to cover at least a quarter of the global population. Well, this was quite an informative session. We've covered our instruments, our news, the statistics, and everything that our company has to boast of. And the data mining is an important tool in that arsenal. And also, another thing that is very important is UGAIN application, because it's going to change the rules of engagement between the clients and the business owners, and business owners and business owners. And it's going to change the rules of the game in the world of the business too. And now I would like to give the floor to a person who can tell us about the huge potential behind this incredible instrument. Now, who do you think is in a position to tell us about it? I think you know that person's name. His name is Dragoș. He is a member of the Presidential Council. He is a president under the affiliate program of New Consumer Community. He is an Italian leader, an entrepreneur, a speaker, as many our partners are. He is also a member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace, and he's a professional investor. And he's a person who showed throughout his history in this company that he is committed, loyal to the ideas of New, and he is committed to the cause of bringing positive changes that our Mother Earth is in so dire need of. And I think it is our duty to help this world to change for the better. Now, I think Dragoș has very good news to share with us. And I think it's high time I gave him the floor. Dragoș, are you here with us? Indeed I am. Hello everyone from Italy. Thank you very much, Manuel, for giving me the floor, and thank you very much for your wonderful introduction. And those of you who see me for the first time, just believe you me. Manuel gave me too much credit, and I would like to thank him for that. And today I would like to tell you about one important thing, a thing that motivates me and gives me extra energy. Just believe that I've spent 3 days with my colleagues and I learned quite a lot from them. I learned from people who shared their experience with me. That's why today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of teamwork. Now, please give me a plus in the chat if you think that teamwork is an interesting topic for you. Great. I see the first pluses coming in, both in the Italian and Russian chats, and I can say that the situation is the same in the English chat as well. And I would like also to reiterate that it is very important. We found it very important to bring all our Italian leaders in one place together and have an educational course held there. And you might know that I often when I speak during webinars, I speak after Boris. Therefore, during our first day of training, we talked about digital doubles and data mining. It is an incredible product. Every day we realize how attractive this product is and how big its potential is. Therefore, Boris, you have our gratitude for being able to tell us about the promotion and for reminding us about your project, because it is going to stimulate our network. Thanks to that project, we will finally attract quite a lot of people. So we started talking about data mining with my colleagues because this is the project that will allow us to communicate or to establish communication between our company and new people who are still to discover our business. And also, I would like to talk about the importance of activating that product, because we need to activate it as soon as possible for us to be able to achieve the result that Boris was talking about. During day 2 of our convention, we talked about UGain project. And I wanted to tell you that our leaders were able to learn quite a lot of new important stuff. And at the end, we exchanged opinions and we tried to share our opinions about the issues and problems that we might face when we go into the market, and about the figures that we could achieve when we start promoting that product. And some of my colleagues, such as Signor Pisani, said, thanks to UGain, we'll be able to attract all of the entrepreneurs of Italy, and there won't be a single business owner who is not a participant of UGain. I think all of them eventually will become our clients. All of them will want to join our business, our project, UGain, and will be the first to receive the bonuses in the form of discounts. And just thinking about it, that 55% of the total sales will be allocated across our users.
As UGain is not an application which helps us generate loyalty between the customers and the merchants. It's not this way, actually. Our UGain project is a must to improve the operations of merchants. Therefore, we will equip them with a product that will help them address their challenges, boost their sales, and save their time. And automatically, they will double their sales. And in this context, we actually found very interesting topics. They were embraced for the first time. We had a training session on energy, on how you actually respond to the situation which you encounter. And all these combined enable us to act united, in union. Therefore, it's important for us to have the same understanding, the same thoughts and ideas about the specific product, as this way we will be able to launch YouGain product. If we are united as one team, and the more our ideas and thoughts, the closer or the more similar our thoughts are, then we have this pack of energy combined, and all these energies combined, synergies, I would say, will bring us to our beloved goal. And to explain what I'm talking about, I have one short video for you to watch. It is taken from one movie, and it will help you understand that step by step, mile after mile, a team, as soon as they design a strategy to achieve any goal, they make up a team. And therefore, you, while listening to myself now, but at the same time, you can come together and make your team. This way, you will get this synergy effect. And I'd like to ask our moderators to play this video, which shows, by the way, how teamwork is really important. Please change the slide, and there is a link to the video to play. For all our leaders to understand the mission and significance of the teamwork. I don't know what to say here. I'm speechless. No comments, as they say. No. Everything.
I don't know what to say, really. Three minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're gonna crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back. Into the light. One inch at a time. all it is. Now, what are you gonna do?
Please believe me, this is the difference between living and dying. Remember that in any fight, you are to be ready to die one day, as this readiness will enable you to conquer another mile. And I have always been ready to die for another centimeter or millimeter to take, and these 10 centimeters in front of our face make me fight. I'm sure that you will see in front of you a person ready to fight, ready to spend his life and fight for his team, and you in your turn will fight for the same guy when time comes. Therefore, we are a team, and we are to decide either we act now as a team, as a family, or otherwise we will be neglected as an individual. This is a team play. This is our life. I'm done. Guys, what do you want to do? Awesome. I read all your feedback. Do you understand the significance of the teamwork now? As my key message today to all of you is the following. In case in any country where we have our leaders, we are all united into one team and devote our energy to promote our products, then every minute of our precious time, we will reach tremendous results. This union, getting into a team, we can make miracles. And in the event, we all the teams in all our countries, build a business plan which will include not only a goal of 10 million, but 100 million, each will make 100 million, then our sales will skyrocket, and then we will all win. Our team will win. And to show you how united we are, I'd like to show you the team, the energy which is generated when we are one union, when one helps another. Please be ready. 1, 2, 3, and here we are. You can see it in my camera. In the background of Dragos, you can see his team. What do you think? Do you feel the energy we convey to you? Do you? Italians are singing a song, Volare. I believe you may know this song, Italian song. I cannot calm them down, by the way. They're so excited and energetic. Greetings to all of you. I cannot stop my team. And please believe me, this is the true energy which actually triggers all the processes. I'm done. Thank you very much. And our greetings from Italy to you guys. Thanks a lot once again. Manuel, I hand over to you. Thanks, Dragos. I do hope that you will excuse me because I don't have my camera on as my computer is a bit slow and I had to reload it. But look, it's not actually so important that you can't see me. Most important that I can speak and you can hear me. Look, Dragos reminded us of a very good, important tool. As tool is the project you gain, and another tool is teamwork, the synergies of the teamwork. Well, I'm back with my camera now, you can see me. Once again, I do apologize for this inconvenience. Let's move on. We have another star in our starship, a guy with an amazing information to share with you like anyone before him. Today is Saturday, and I believe that you won't find a better place rather than here at our webinar, as it's important to learn all our plans, all our tools, their updates. And I'm always really excited as I feel that quite soon we will see so many miracles, so many developments. I'm even scared that I can miss something, that I won't be able to catch up with something along the process of new economic evolution of the world, as every day we see more and more tools to come. But now, let's focus on our first goal, 15% of the global population. I believe it's almost in our hands, but now let's talk seriously about figures, our financial statements. And for this purpose, we have a true professional, the one who is responsible for financial affairs of our company. And I'm very excited to give to you Valentin, a young guy, Valentin Sokolnikov. By the way, his last name is quite easy for me to pronounce. He is the head of the Control and Analysis Department, our top manager, financial analyst, Master Profit Training graduate, member of the Generals of the Worlds for Peace Association, private investor, and he is a person who is very devoted, 100% devoted and loyal to our company and makes his contribution and inputs into the development of our company for it to become number one, not actually to skyrocket, but to make it sustainable for a long time, to make it one of the lead companies for many years ahead. Valentin, I believe I haven't met you in person, but this or that way, I know remotely all our members of our company. So Valentin, I hand over to you. I believe you will excite us with all those figures we are waiting. Thank you, Manuel. My greetings to all of you. How well can you see and hear me? Please, from 1 to 10, give me an indication of how well you can hear and see me. Great. Thanks for your feedback. Once again, my welcome to our webinar to all of you. Let's move on to our figures and discuss our performance. And following the tradition, let's discuss the registrations, because we know that this is a business of meetings, of registrations. The more meetings our partners have, the more registrations we have, the higher we grow, as this is a unique opportunity. And as soon as people learn this information and understand how it operates, we see more partners and friends enroll into our company. And now let's look at our top 10 countries, which actually were distinguished in August. Number 10 is Russia. Our hooray to Russian leaders who worked really hard. And immediately I'd like to tell you that we will see that sometimes there were some decreases in the growth of new registrations, but nonetheless there is a positive aspect that we still see an increase in sales. It means that our teams and leaders work hard, and those people who are already in the company, they understand how the company operates, where we strive for, where we head, and therefore our old-timers also make their purchases and there are new sales. Russia is number 10 with 156 new registrations. Let's welcome and greet our leaders from Russia, our newcomers from Russia. It's not too high compared to the total number of population of Russia, but nonetheless, Russia is number 10. Number 9 is the USA. USA doesn't display a skyrocket growth in the number of registrations, but meanwhile, there is an increase of 513 people, and we see an increase in sales. New people register, new sales are generated, and by this way, we increase our sales. So Ethiopia is number 8. You are awesome, guys. I said before that there are some limitations, internet connection limitation. In August, there was no internet at all, no internet. People could not watch news, but nonetheless, Ethiopia goes up, increases its registrations, and also takes efforts to increase sales. Sales went up, but through new registration, this is my call upon further action. So you need to remember about follow-up meetings to answer some questions and show the prospects where we head for. Number 7 is Oman. You are awesome, guys. We also see that there is no increase compared to the previous month, no increase in the number of registrations as compared to July, but we see some growth in sales by 0.07. Oman is like in the pharmacy, again, follows this trend. Number 6 is Nepal. Leaders from Nepal are great. And apart, they are leaders living in Nepal and India as their close states. They are located in proximity. And there is a similar situation to Ethiopia when there are some troubles with internet connection, banking system, and the difficulty to top up the back offices, the accounts, and being number 6, this is a good achievement. You are awesome, guys. We do see that there is an increased sales by 19% in Nepal. Number 5 is the United Kingdom. Congratulations to leaders from the UK who ranked number 5. It's not a high increase in registrations as in Nepal, but in percentage, it is in the lead of other countries mentioned. And we see increased sales as well. Figures speak for themselves. The more new registrations we have, the faster we grow. And as Tatiana Zhuravleva said before, those people who participated in the marathon, we see the results, we saw the figures. Marathon is progressing and people get knowledge, they apply them in practice. And when you make homework, when you do your homework, you do it for yourself, you develop, you self-develop. New Zealand ranks number 4. You are amazing. Congratulations to New Zealand. It's night there, but nonetheless, I do know that there are partners who are still watching our webinar. In New Zealand, we have no high positive increase compared to the previous month, but we see increased sales. And it suggests the idea that people come who get education and at the same time ready to buy high price products that include some extra hours of coaching from the Presidential Council. New Zealand, you are awesome. And we see the increased sales by over 80%, and it's almost doubled compared to the previous month. South Africa ranks the 3rd. You are awesome. A slight reduction in the number of new registrations compared to July, but nonetheless, we see that South Africa ranks the 3rd in the number of registrations. So the next steps to take is follow-up meetings, and South Africa have good prospect to become a leader in new registrations. Spain ranks number 2. Let's make some noise for Spain and other Spanish-speaking countries, because firstly, leaders were in Spain. Now we see them in South America, and in this month there were 109 new registrations, and we see a slight reduction in new registrations and the decrease in sales, but nonetheless, it means that you actually arrange follow-up meetings and do follow up to show all the news, all our prospects and goals. And number 1 is Netherlands, the Netherlands. Let's make noise to the Netherlands, guys, because we see 199 new registrations in August with 27% increase compared to July. And nonetheless, we see increased sales by 44%, almost 1.5 times higher than in July. And quite recently, 6 months ago, the Netherlands only started their journey. This was the country who wasn't in our top 10 countries, but nonetheless, they were growing their new registrations. And now we see that they do not only grow, but they are number 1 in the company. And it's awesome. Moreover, Our back office has been translated into 12 languages, and for the Netherlands, this is an asset, as they can actually use either German-speaking back office and some other languages as well. You are great, dear leaders from the Netherlands. Now, let's have a look at top 10 countries by the volumes, by the sales. Number 10 is Nepal. Nepal, you are fine, you are great, with the sales of 213,000 units, and compared to the previous months, there is 19% increase. Italy ranks number 9. Viva Italy! Italy used to be a leader last year. It was in the first places, whereas now it's number 9. But we see the team, we saw Draga's team and other leaders' teams, and I'm sure that Italy can catch up and be in top 5. Peru ranks 8 with the sales of over 295,000 units US dollars, a short difference compared to July, but nonetheless it's a leader with the 8th rank. Number 7 is New Zealand. We see that there is a good increase in new registrations and an amazing increase in sales, and with almost 80% increase. New Zealand is the country who joined our top 10 ranking compared to the previous month. It was not there in July, but leaders in New Zealand worked hard and caught up, and you are awesome. The Netherlands ranks number 6. We should expect this because before the Netherlands were not in top 10, but now they are in top 10 by new registrations, by the sales, and the Netherlands could actually become or enter top 5 by sales, as there is incredible team and the conversion rate is high. There is an increase in registrations which result in increase in sales. Oman is number 5. So the old new Oman, as they said, and it has been our leader for over a year, and its performance is steady, quite similar to July. Everything is smooth and sustainable, and the sales actually excess 600,000, and the sales there is, you can see it in this slide, is 608,000. Vietnam ranks number 4. The team from Vietnam is very powerful and solid, and they work to open the offices, the representative office of the Academy of Private Investor in many countries, including Vietnam. The team from Vietnam are great guys to actually maintain their sales, their revenues. We don't see a sharp increase compared to the previous months, but it's quite similar. The sales volume for August is over 670,000. Australia ranks the 3rd. Great, guys. You are amazing, as you almost reached the volumes of almost 1 million US dollars, and please do it in September. You need to hit this record of 1 million. And we see that this increase is contributed a lot by leaders, and as Andrew said, in Gold Coast they opened an office and we see an increase in sales. You are great, so keep up, but you can be better. The USA ranks number 2 with over 935,000 units sales, with an increase of 4.7% compared to July. This is a good tradition. This is the 2nd month they are number 2, but you have everything needed to become our leader. An interesting question to partners to India. The USA, you are awesome, you are great, but India ranks number 1 with the volume of over 1,627,000. We see a slight decrease compared to July, but we do know that we enjoy a powerful team in India, amazing leaders, and India has been our leader for over the last 1 year. This is in our history as #1 country, although the USA is #2. I'm quite curious to find out whether India will let the USA become the leader. So last year there was event in New Delhi, India. Put a plus in the chat if you attended that event. Yes, it was incredible. I see your pluses. Last year, I lived in India for almost 6 months and participated in the preparation of the event. It was not an easy exercise. There were some troubles, but nonetheless, we all are full of positive emotions from India. The first day, actually, it was an open training, followed up by another 2 days, the event itself, and then followed up by Goa training. I'm looking forward to the next event to come, which will be held online, and it will be held in October. Let's move on to the next slide. Our results for the 17th month of the CryptoUnit program. To date, we have 789,000 people as our partners. 50,000 people are agents. If we look or break down by the ranks, we have 13,000 consultants, 4,000 managers, and leader managers. These are the people who actually 1,345 leader managers. These are those companies that actually, those people who generate the sales. We have 431 top managers, 160 vice presidents, and 71 presidents. It's amazing. You are all great, awesome, and each partner, each person can become and reach the highest step in the ladder and be a member of the Presidential Council and influence the strategic development of the company. As regards the sales, the volumes of sales was 178,076,585 units. These are our sales. Please make some noise to all of us, as the result is really incredible. And we all know that from each sale, a company pays commission, and the bonuses under the marketing plan was 61,789,854 units. Those units, the money which partners received to their bonus accounts and could actually benefit from them. Over 61 million units, a good result, particularly in view that this is the result for only 17 months of hard work. The number of registered users is 1,468,069 people, and the number of clients 608,000, those who registered, and they are not active users, but they have their accounts. But in the middle of the slide, these are our active users, and the assets purchased is 70,910,000. So more detailed information about our portfolio, you will learn it at the closed webinar next Saturday with an access to only VIP club members.
So the amount of the investments is 62 million units, and we'll talk more in detail about it at our next webinar. And since the market is ever changing, our portfolio changes as well. And next slide, please. And currently, the value of our portfolio is $477,650,000. And this is the result of our joint efforts. And we all have a share in this pie. And the bigger the pie, the bigger our share of each of us, the members of the VAP club and the CryptoUnit program members. And I would like to thank you for your time, for your feedback. Manuel, I hand it over to you. Yeah, I'm here, Valentin, and indeed, those figures impress. How else could it be? I mean, the growth that we are experiencing right now was totally expected, and we are gaining speed. It's just the tip of the iceberg of what we can achieve. And you went over the figures so quickly, and I'm sure there is still a big story to tell. But for some people, figures are what matters, what matter. And for some people, figures tell more than to other people. And it's just the beginning of something magnificent that we are creating together. And I would like to congratulate you and me, because I'm also part of this company. And every time when I see those figures from month to month, and those figures grow on a monthly basis, my heart rejoices. And I would like also to congratulate our top 10 countries. And also, how else could it be? I mean, I would like to congratulate India. Months after months, you are in the top. Well, of course, you have lots of people in there, but it does not diminish the amount of work that your leaders are doing. And your being in the top means that they are doing everything correctly. And I would like also to congratulate countries that make it to the top, then drop out of the top 10. Sometimes, we make mistakes. Sometimes we risk, and then the risk is not always justified, but we're doing our best, right? So now we've come to our next speaker, who will tell us about CRU blockchain. I think I will pronounce it correctly if I say Maria Antonenko. And I always regarded her as one of the most respected colleagues that I have, in addition to her having one of the most charming smiles. Now, I'm always surprised by the depth of knowledge and wisdom that she has, and the way she keeps cool, and calm. Sometimes people ask her things that would, make people literally lose their control, and she never does. She always answers in a calm, very considerate tone, and always very patient with people asking her most weird questions and about blockchain. I guess it is due to her having quite an extensive 20-year experience in blockchain and finance, but he's also an expert in managing personal and corporate funds. She's a wonderful speaker too. And I'd like to insist on the fact that she's doing one of the most important jobs in our company, and does it always smiling. And I would like to congratulate her, and I'd like to take this occasion to congratulate her on her performance. And now, Maria, I would like you to be the cherry on our presentation's cake. So you have the floor. Thank you very much, Manuel. Indeed, it is always very pleasant to hear such word about yourself. And many partners write to me that my webinars are too technical, and other partners tell me that Maria treats us as children and tries to explain most complex things in very plain terms by using plain examples so that everyone is clear. Indeed, we are doing quite a lot of work here. Now, as you know, on the 2nd of September 2020, we launched our internal exchange, yes, there were certain bumps, but now everything is up and running, and I know that there are lots of partners who already tried their hand on in our exchange. Someone sells bit by bit their unlocked CRU points. Someone takes this chance to buy unlocked CRUs, and before the exchange was launched, there were concerns that our CRU price would fall almost to zero, as it happens with many ICOs. When company went to the exchange, their token literally fell down and was worthless. And for a couple of days of trading, so what did they show? They showed that at first, our partners put for sale only 1% of the entire unlocked number of CRU points. We know that right now our partners have 500 million unlocked CRUs, and only 5 million CRU points were put for sale. Just 1%, which means that our partner have quite considerable financial literacy. They are not in a hurry to sell their CRU points for a very low price, because they know the value behind it. Because we're gonna have a gold mining factory in the future, the basalt production plant, Ugain, data mining, and many other interesting projects that we're going to launch using our blockchain. And all those products will yield income to CRU owners, and also in the form of our blockchain tokens, which are called UNTB. Now, what else did we notice over the several days of real exchange trading? That we had a daily turnover in units at around 1.5 million units, which is equal to dollars. And when I told you a month ago why we didn't go to the American security token exchange, Tethera, or Seychelles merge exchange that usually trade such tokens, one of the biggest exchanges in there, their exchanges are only $500,000 per month, whereas in our case, we generated a turnover of 1.5 million in one day. And I think it's because people are still getting used to it. We had some bugs in the exchange. We had to freeze the exchange for an hour or two in order to relaunch and to fix the bugs. Therefore, the first days are not really indicative. And I think that we're gonna have way more indicative or exemplary trading days in the future. Now we have experienced professional traders joining our blockchain, joining our exchange, because some of our partners already had a glimpse of formulas and some strategies, and you know, someone sells and buys bit by bit. Someone made like a $70 profit in one day, and those people, by selling and buying, you know, they're using small amounts, trying their hand at speculation. They know how the exchange works. If you have a big deposit, then you can even make $700 or even $7,000 in one day, if you know how those instruments work, the exchange instruments work. Now let's move on to the next slide. As you know, in May, we had this promotion for our VIP club members to stake their unlocked CRU points in their back offices. And today, it's still valid for the entire month of September. You can stake your unlocked CRU points in your back offices. So if you stake your CRU points for 6 months, you get 1.5% each month. If you staked your CRU points for 12 months, you get 1.8%. If you staked your CRU points for 24 months, you already got your 2.5% per month. And September is the last month where you will be able to stake your CRU points in the back office. In October, we move to the blockchain, to crypto wallets. Therefore, there will be no more staking in your back office. It will be over on the 1st of October. So, and if you do not terminate your staking agreement early, then you will get the interest as per original agreement. So on the 1st of October, you will get your interest for September according to the interest rate that you agreed on. But if you terminate your agreement ahead of time, so the interest rate will be recalculated if you terminate your staking agreement beforehand. But if you wait until the end of the month, then the company terminates your agreement. Therefore, you will get your interest at the rate as originally indicated in your staking agreement. Now, what else is unique about September? On the eve of our anniversary, you have this wonderful opportunity. For example, your unlocked CRU points, let's say the duration of the staking of your unlocked CRU points is over. And then you get the chance to stake your unlocked CRU points for September. Even if you do it in the middle of the month, you'll still get a month worth of interest for staking your CRU points. And if you do it for 24 months, you still get 2.5% per month, even though the duration will not obviously be 24 months because it all ends on the 1st of October. By doing it, we stimulate the demand for unlocked CRU points so that people can buy them and stake them right away. And yes, it is a good gift, someone says in the Russian chat. I know. It's a gift that the company has made us on its anniversary. What else I wanted to say about our blockchain tokens? Most of you guys already know the difference between 3 different tokens. CryptoUnit is our security token, UNTB is our blockchain token, and USDU is a stable coin like USDT. It's a digital dollar. Now, and if you know a thing or two about cryptocurrencies, you need to download an application that is called CoinCap. If you can see it on my phone over here, CoinMarketCap. And in that application, you can see all the top cryptocurrencies that are in the top 10 in terms of its capitalization, and their rating has not decreased over several years now. And as a rule, that top 10 cryptocurrencies belong to 2 categories. Cryptocurrencies that are backed by a blockchain, or cryptocurrencies that are backed by an exchange, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Recently, a coin called like Polkadot made it to the rating, and our partners recommended we work with the developers of it for us to base our blockchain on it. But since it's a like powerful team and they've been working on their own blockchain for 3 years, I don't think they would give us their time. New blockchain, young blockchain. But since they have their own security token trading platform and blockchain, quite recently they made it to the rating and were placed 5th in terms of the capitalization across all cryptocurrencies. And you can also add EOS, Bitcoin in the Binance exchange, Stellar, there is a blockchain Stellar, Atom coin from the Cosmos blockchain, and many other coins that are in the top list. So why they persist for many years and they haven't deflated and disappeared? Because there is real value behind it, either represented by its own blockchain or the exchange or the platform for trading security tokens. And we decided to follow the same path. We have our own blockchain, and in October, we're going to show you the external exchange that will also be used to trade security token, licensed to trade security tokens. And our USDU token, we're now talking with major bankers and consultants, financial consultants, on the eve of launching our STO. And they told us that we are totally correct in providing for our own digital dollar, because Tether, USDT, it's popular, yes. It is accepted on many exchanges in many payment systems, by many payment systems, but it has, as they say, a bad smell. You know, the history drags from December 2017, when 5 billion USDTs were printed out of nowhere, and Bitfinex exchange said that in Puerto Rico, they indeed have those real $5 billion to back USDTs. And that's why they issued 5 billion tokens. But nobody saw those real quote unquote dollars. And until now, the Securities Exchange Commission tries to bring the founders of Tether to accountability and find out how many real dollars they have to back their USDTs. And in the world of crypto world, many people who are in the exchange, they do not keep their money in USDT. They prefer USDC because it's a audited reporting to the Securities Exchange Commission, but USDC has a small market in terms of capitalization. The fact that we're doing our own digital dollar and it will be backed by real dollars or USDC coins that are audited by the American banks, then nobody will doubt the liquidity of our stable coins, USDUs. And this is my recommendation to all of you. If you're keeping your reserves in USDT, then you better exchange them for USDC, which is backed. Okay, and audited. Let's move on to the next slide. Now here you have a small screenshot of our future crypto wallet, because in October we're gonna have a transition to blockchain and blockchain wallet. We already prepared the instructions, what kind of fields and sections that crypto wallet is going to have, and in September we'll have that instruction translated into all our working languages. But already today you can have an idea that your tokens in your crypto wallet will be displayed as other crypto wallets do it. So the blue button means send and the green button means stake. You will be able to stake two tokens, UNTB and crypto token. You stake UNTB not to receive some kind of a profit, but to get access to the computational power of our blockchain, RAM, CPU plus net. Now let's move on to the next slide. In your wallet, when you choose to stake crypto units, there will be like a cursor, and the crypto wallet will show you how many free CRUs you have, unlocked CRUs, and what is the yield, the return on investment in UNTB tokens. And you can pick 20,000 CRUs to stake, to receive in UNTBs. And all of a sudden, and at once, the crypto wallet will calculate your return in UNTBs, your yield in UNTBs, and you can decide how many CRUs you will stake and how many CRUs you will keep if all of a sudden you need to sell them to get access to quick cash. Now, there is one feature, which is it takes 72 hours to unstake your CRUs. It's against the panic sales. You know, what if there is some news in the media, and for people not to fall prey to panic sales, we implemented this feature, which is unstaking takes 72 hours in order to prevent such quick dumping. And someone might ask, what if I have all of my CryptoUnits staked, and I need to sell a small part of it? Then you'll have to unstake it, wait for 72 hours, then you sell a small part of it, and the balance, the remaining part, you stake again. So before you decide what amount of CRUs you would like to stake, you need to keep in mind that in order to unstake it, you'll need to wait for 72 hours. So those of you guys who are not planning to sell their CRUs in the near future, you can stake 100% of your CRUs and get UNTBs for that. So the work plan for September, many of you are waiting for our document, white paper, and tokenomics. And right now, we are in the final stage of approval of those documents with the Security and Exchange Commission, and many partners in the chat are saying, hooray, our token is registered. Yes, we went through the primary registration, but such documents as tokenomics and white paper still need to be approved and sent in the ideal condition. For now, we are at the stage of primary application. So this is my big request to all of you partners. We have 600 people in the Russian chat, almost 1,000 people in the English chat. We have lots of people in different rooms. Please be patient. 2 weeks. Do not go to the Security Exchange Commission. Do not dig around there. Do not publish anything. Do not write in the chat about our CryptoUnit token that it's already on the Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC does not like this much attention before all the documents are registered and approved. Of course, we are working 24/7 on polishing those documents, but sometimes, you know, there's a mistake that creeps in or a typo. Lawyers correct them when we read them again, and then we find another phrase that dropped out of the context and was not meaningful anymore. And then we try to decide, what does it mean? It was supposed to mean a different thing. Maybe there was a mistake during the translation, etc. And we're polishing the document until we bring it to the perfect condition. And I think this week, this polishing work will be over. And either by the time of the closed webinar, we're going to show it to you, the registration, or maybe a little bit later when everything is perfect. For now, please refrain from going there. Whereas at our website, when we launched our internal exchange on the 2nd of September, 62,000 people visited our website over a span of several hours. Can you imagine 100,000 people going to the website of the commission, of the Securities Exchange Commission, and the website crashes, and then it will be us to blame, right? Because our partners all of a sudden went there. So please be patient.
Don't actually bother them and us not to infringe the process. There should be this regime of silence for another 2 weeks to catch up with everything, and it will be posted. In September as well, we plan to prepare the mechanism for the smooth transfer from personal back office to crypto wallet. We've looked through the Google Analytics about the number of users going to their back offices monthly, and on blockchain we see about 800,000 accounts with CIUs, whereas to back office monthly there are over 400,000 people entering. 50% of our partners are indifferent with what is happening. They do not go to back office, quite likely they don't even read the news we actually send. They actually either send it to spam box or don't read the letters, the emails. And therefore here, this moment of the transition from the back office to the crypto wallets, here we will ask you to take care of your partners, those you once invited to this business, your relatives whose accounts are not verified. If you want to give them some good, please knock at their doors, at all your friends, those people in your structure, for them to follow the news, and then in October they will transfer their CIUs from the back office to blockchain. You will receive the guidelines, the instructions on the website as some newsletters, some news, some information to share, but without reading them, they won't learn the latest updates. In September, we plan to continue the submission of the documents to protect the trademark of our tokens. It will be done in Switzerland. We decide the trademarks in a different way because, you know, the previous trademark was copied by one Baltic company. They actually issued CryptoUnit based on Ethereum, and to distinguish, to differentiate us, we designed CryptoUnit in a different way, and now it is confidential and secret to avoid information leakage. Then the external public exchange in September. The leaders will test the public exchange like we tested internal exchange. So in September, we will start testing public exchange, topping up with different coins, Litecoins, and the withdraw to USDC. So these are our plans for September. And now there are some partners, a part of them, you know them, including data mining, Ugain, and the gold producing plant that is going to issue its security token. We will draft the roadmap for those new tokens to be issued on our blockchain. And we have the ready-made partners willing to hold nodes of our blockchain, support our blockchain, and after the approval of the roadmap I told you above, we will announce which month we will run our training for those specialists ready to support our blockchain and hold node, maintain nodes. And there will be the roadmap for the issue of tokens, because you cannot issue tokens, 10 tokens in a month. Every month you will know which token is going to be issued in our blockchain, and it will be immediately on our exchange. This is the unique character of our synergies. And as we showed you in advance, the interface of the internal exchange, of the fields, of how to post your order, how to top up. In September, we will prepare all the materials for trading in the public exchange, as it is much complicated process. Now there is only two back offices, CryptoUnit and Unit, but there in the public exchange, there will be much more currency pairs, and therefore you could be at a loss if you haven't seen this interface before. So I'm done with my part. Now I see the Google form with all the questions accumulated there. I have addressed most of your questions so far. Can we continue exchanging after September in back office? Look, for some time, the internal exchange will be functional. As I said before, there will be this gradual transition from back office to blockchain. It won't take us one day to transform all our partners to crypto wallets. It will take some time, and then internal exchange will be functional. I see a question. Will our unblocked CIUs be blocked for another 365 days when we are on the public exchange? Guys, everything which is pertaining to the regulation of SEC, how to block and unblock, you will learn all this information in September, close to the start of October, in a written form, because when I do it with voice, you can misunderstand something. In your back offices, you will receive these guidelines and you will read them through. After the purchase of CIUs in our new external exchange, the minimum time they are to be credited to my wallet in the back office. Generally, it takes instantly, but there is a challenge. Those people who didn't have crypto units before, as buying EIPs inside their back offices, they don't have a portfolio where to credit these crypto units in. Now, our IT guys traced this problem, and they are adding additional functionalities for each user to have this wallet for crypto units to be immediately there on the date of the purchase. But if it is not functional yet, contact the support team. This challenge was fixed yesterday, so it should have been credited to your account. If not, contact the support team. Can we transfer locked CIUs on blockchain after STO? No, dear friends. If they are locked, you may not transfer them to each other. Only unblocked CIUs could be transferred. Unlocked CIUs could be staked first of all, then there will the locked CIUs could be staked, and there will be a special procedure designed as well, and we will inform about it in advance. And as soon as you learn these rules, you could be actually stake the locked CIUs, but you cannot transfer them. Will we get dividends to non-verified accounts? Under the rules of the securities, each security owner is to be verified. In case there is no person and we know nothing about him, there is no one to accrue dividends. He is our incognito. All the accounts are to be verified, and without verification, those partners who are in their back offices are not verified yet, you won't get a link to transit to back office, to blockchain. So only verified accounts will get the key to their crypto wallets. Therefore, if you have friends or some people not verified yet, please inform them that they have 1 month ahead. It will take them 30 minutes maximum to upload their passport details. I see no more question in my form about my part. Guys, over the last month, I had a lot of webinars. There was a good webinar on the 24th of August when Dr. Lydia requested myself to arrange a webinar separately for India with the translation to the Manipuri language. There were a lot of questions addressed. Most of them are repeated. Therefore, I encourage you to find the recording of this webinar of the 24th of August. It is available in English and Russian, and watch all the answers. And in September, we will prepare a list of frequently asked questions about our token staking for you not to send these queries to the support team, but read it in this frequently asked questions section on our website. We will inform you when this list is published there. Before you go to the support team, firstly check whether your question is there in this list. If not, then go to the support team. So in the back office, we have the regulations, and it hasn't been changed on how to withdraw. If you post an order to withdraw from Monday to Thursday, then you will get it credited next week from Monday to Wednesday. If you place an order from Thursday to Sunday, you will get it next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the rule which has been operational for a long time, both for fiat and currencies, cryptocurrencies. It doesn't matter what actually you withdraw. What is the procedure to post locked CIU, to stake locked CIU? You will learn about this procedure in October, because now you are overwhelmed with a lot of information. So we actually give you the latest updates and data in small portion for you to marinate and digest it easily, as some people do not still understand how they will get their UNTB as soon as CIUs are staked. And if I add something, you will be actually confused. Be patient. First of all, the instruction on the opening of crypto wallet, there you will find the process of staking your CIUs with a reward in UNTB. And as soon as you understand and are good at this process, we will present to you another mechanism of how your locked CIUs could be staked. We can't do everything at a time, so both technically and legally. Please be patient. Let's actually progress step by step. Dear friends, thank you very much for your active participation. Now, I'd like to hand over back to Manuel. Thanks a lot for your attention, and looking forward to meeting you all at our next webinar. Maria, there are some questions from the Italian chat. How can we know or find out when we can get the first dividends, and how the preliminary calculation of these dividends will be done? Dividends are paid in the month when the profits of the company excess $100,000. Profits are produced by different assets. If we participate on the stock market and we see an increase in shares, or these shares receive dividends, then these are our profits. Most of our investments do not produce profits yet. production of diamonds hasn't started yet for us to sell diamonds and get the profits. Basalt making plant is also at the stage of installing equipment and machinery. We don't get profits. The only profit maker is our trading in stock market. And at our last webinar, Harim showed you that we only opened an account with Saxe Bank. We actually started trading in stock market, and therefore it may seem that you don't receive your dividends today and never will receive them, but you will get them as soon as your gain project is launched. And from the merchants, when merchants subscribe, and similarly from data mining project, from any activities that are profit making, these profits will be distributed in the form of dividends. We call the dividends as profit bonus because dividends, we could use the term dividends only once a quarter when we have audited financial balances and statements with the profits highlighted. Only then it could be called the dividends, and from 8 to 35% of the profits could be allocated for dividend paying out. We don't see such dividends under the balance sheet. We call it the profit bonus, and it is produced by different activities of our company. And as soon as these profits from these activities outcome or excess 100,000, everyone will get this profit bonus, all the holders of crypto units. There is another question. Can the money be withdrawn on Sunday? Yes, you can place an order to withdraw and you will get it on Thursday. The shortest period, according to my experience, is you set this withdraw order on Sunday and get it next Thursday. Will we keep unchanged at the same level the interests under the staking program? When we talk about blockchain transition, there couldn't be any interest. We cannot estimate them because UNTB tokens, 40 UNTB tokens are issued every half a second, and they are distributed among all those who stake. And we may not actually calculate how many people will stake on which day and those who will cancel. Therefore, staking in the back office, where we accrue the interests on our own in blockchain, we cannot forecast it. There are some approximate estimations. In case all our 700,000 stake, then per each 1,000 crypto units, there will be 40 UNTB a month. But it won't happen that all 700,000 will stake their CIUs, because we have only 400,000 users going to the back office. There will be those willing to sell or stake. Therefore, there is no specific interest to be calculated for in UNTB. We can anticipate and then in reality see when staking on blockchain will start. There is another question about 4,000 tokens purchased, but they cannot find it in the back office. Quite likely, this is the problem of the CIU wallets in the back office. So please write to the support team your login, describe the problem, screenshot showing your history of purchases in the exchange, and the support team will actually accumulate these queries for a day and send it to or forward it to the IT department, and the IT department fixes these challenges. Don't expect that you send a query to the support team and it will be fixed in 5 minutes. No, they are accumulated within 1 day and then they are forwarded to the IT department the next day. Thank you very much. I will hand over to Manuel, and looking forward to meeting you again, dear friends. Bye-bye. Yes, Maria, thank you very much for your contribution, for being patient, for sharing the knowledge with all of us. I think that here you know how and you know the best this topic. And I'd like to encourage the people, our attendees, to share the recording of this webinar and the news from this webinar, as we are, when we share the news, we can learn how to be patient, how to be calm, as we have different partners, different prospects. We have a lot of work ahead, but we are partners of a very powerful and solid company. And sometimes our operation could be dependent on third parties, but please be patient. We should act as noble men. Don't get upset. Don't lose your hearts. Don't be worried. It takes time. Everything takes time. And we will see that we are getting better and better. And the key advice to all of you is to stay calm, patient. We are partners of solid legal company, transparent company. And this company in the future will face a lot of challenges, a lot of new opportunities. And it's not like playing a game with the dice. No, please remember that our CryptoUnit, this is our crowned diamond, which quite soon, very soon, will produce the satisfaction, the excitement and joy we are all looking forward to. I do hope that this webinar was useful, informative, exciting for you, and you were excited to meet all our keynote speakers, all our stars. And I believe that the golden medal goes today to Maria Antonenko, as her topic was the most difficult, and this load on her shoulders to respond to your questions. But look, we are to be gradual, stepwise, give and feed you with information in pieces. You cannot grasp immediately everything at one swallow. Let's believe and trust the amazing opportunities and avenues open to us ahead. Yes, we are all different. There are hot-tempered persons. There are those quite calm people. Please take everything with patience. Trust us, trust the company, trust yourself. And definitely we will reach these new, bright and amazing horizons. And I'd like to thank all our speakers, and as well to congratulate and thank all our interpreters, because you are as the wine which with some time gets better and better. And all the organizers sitting in the backstage, in the background, who are preparing all this. and looking forward to meeting you next week at our next Saturday webinar, where our top managers will share with you even more precious and valuable information. I am done. Thanks a lot once again. Be blessed. And my thanks to all of you, and wish you a good weekend. Take a rest, a good rest. Share all the valuable information with all the people and enjoy yourself. We do share a chance to change the lives for the better. We share an opportunity to change our surrounding and not the surrounding. And looking forward to seeing you again. My greetings, hugs and kisses to all of you from Manuele from Spain. So please be encouraged, Spain. My encouragement to all of you. So do not take steps forward and backwards. I want to see Spain in the top 3. I'm not talking about India, because I don't know what Spain should do to catch up with India. I believe it's unrealistic, but nonetheless, please catch up. Take all the efforts possible, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye and take care. In case I missed something and there are some other speakers willing to say something, if not, I see no, there is no one willing to speak up in the end, then once again, bye-bye and take care.